Hey, it's the Chief bonding with board games and RPGs, and today we're taking a deeper look into Vaesen, the Lost Mountain Saga. Now, this book contains 5 mysteries, but they are part of a campaign. They're all connected together. So already we're different from the other mystery compilation books, which each had 4 mysteries apiece, but they were all standalone mysteries. Now, there's a reason why this book is different. The Lost Mountain Saga is actually written by actor and podcaster Eleanor DiLorenzo, and this book is based on her original podcast with the same name, but expanded and modified for the official release. It's also beautifully illustrated by Johan Egerkrans and Anton Vitus. Apologies on my pronunciations. So again, reading from the blurb of the Lost Mountain Saga, it is an epic campaign of 5 mysteries, all for Vaesen. You gotta have the base book. Players can expect to encounter ancient mysteries, old Nordic folk tales, social intrigue, and unspeakable horrors, yes, lurking in every shadow as they travel across the north and slowly uncover the truth. And then the beautiful blurb that's inside the circled dragon. An ancient stone has been discovered in the dark caves of the mythic north, protected for thousands of years by creatures no longer walking this earth. These sacred stones were never meant to be found. However, as is the nature of human curiosity and greed, exploitation soon begins with little regard for potential risks or consequences. So being a campaign setting, I'm going to be really sparse with this book walkthrough. I'm going to open it up. I'm going to show you the lists of the different mysteries that are there, or just the titles of the mysteries. And then we'll look at the introduction, and I'll take a look in the back. There are some little handouts that are in there, but I'm not going to go mystery by mystery because it is part of a campaign system, and I really don't want to spoil it. But let's take a look. You're going to be getting, again, very consistent as far as all the other mystery books. Beautiful paper, the consistent layout, and there is our contents page. After the introduction, you have your duty and despair, the beginning of the fall, where the sun dies, the prince and the witch, and the Lost Mountain Saga, and then, yes, the handouts. So again, let's just look at this introduction. The Lost Mountain Saga takes place over the course of a year of in-game time and is divided into 5 chapters. To truly make it your own, as game master, you are encouraged to link the key NPCs to the player characters' backstories. If you want to prolong the campaign, you can add other mysteries and challenges from the other official or even the unofficial adventure books, as long as they fit within the timeline of the Lost Mountain Saga. As the location, events, and story of the Lost Mountain Saga are either loosely based on real events or completely made up, the possibilities are endless. Let the rule of fun and horror always guide your gameplay. What follows is a summary of the background for the whole story. However, you are encouraged to read the 5 chapters in their entirety before beginning the campaign. So there's a lot more setup here for the GM to grok, to understand, but you can see there's a lot of play that can happen within this campaign as well. I will show you a couple of art pieces within the book, and then we'll look at the handouts in the back. But again, like I said, I'm going to be a little vague on this book in particular, not flipping page to page. I think that gives you, what I've read gives you a good understanding of kind of what you're in for. So beautiful map of the Mythic North. We'll read a little bit of the flavor text for the very first opening mystery, Duty and Despair. A couple of dark months have plagued the old mining town of Falun. Crops are withering, food is being spoiled, burnt corpses of wild animals are found around the nearby forest, and eerie, unsettling whimpers can be heard from the town's church. A man of deep faith and conviction, Reverend Brusalis, decides to take matters into his own hands to rid the town of this satanic plague, but fears the damnation has already gone too far. Let's take a look at a couple other pieces of art here. A beautiful map of town and a very interesting vertical map of the mind. All right, let me go ahead and skip to the end just so I can show you some of the handouts. You've become familiar with the handwritten letters and the clippings from the different newspaper items. Lovely little drawing. And the index. So just a quick look, because I did not want to spoil a 5 mystery campaign. But you can see Vaesen has been very, very well supported, and there is a depth of content to your mysteries.